Hi everyone. I'm so sorry that some of you missed our live session today. It was absolutely amazing as we went through the importance of asking your clients and your customers exactly what they want. We've been through such an incredible process with our course, Get Your Business to Work for You and Not You for It, up until now. And this is such a crucial point. So for those of you who couldn't make it, thank you to those who did send me a message to let me know that you wouldn't be able to join us. I thought I'd put together this short video just to quickly highlight the key points and then for you to be able to work with it until we see you again for the live next week. Now, don't forget, next week it is a Wednesday live session and it will be like that the whole way through May. So from next week, we will be having these Zoom Lives on a Wednesday. So please watch your emails. The times do change depending on what's happening in our Epic Life here at Epic Life 101. So please remember to watch your emails, watch the Epic Life, get your business to work for you and not you for it. With the Facebook page, we've got so much information there, and that's where we communicate everything with you. So check your mails and check that Facebook page. Okay, so as you know, up until now, we've been building up and building up. Now, next week is the most incredible moment where the magic happens and we bring it all together. We started off with the mindset of working on your business, not in it. We then looked at your personal and your business goals and the finances that are going to be required in order to fund those goals and make them happen. The idea behind your goals is to give you an epic business that gives you time and money, that gives you the flexibility to get an epic personal life, to have time and money to enjoy that. And then thirdly, but not leastly, to have then epic impact. Okay, so that was the personal and business goals. We then looked at knowing your figures. Oh my goodness, what an incredible live session we had around that. So knowing the figures and then looking at how can I work my epic money model? So how can I develop multiple streams of income on a retainer basis and hopefully with international income potential? There were a whole lot of things that we discussed around that and more, but we looked at how you can do this by looking at what you currently have and how can you create these new income streams in this epic money model that we have. Don't miss that video. If you haven't watched it, please go and have a look at it. Now, this week's video, we're looking at the whole aspect of asking your customers what they want. Guys, your customers know what they want. They're prepared to tell you. We try and think of what they want, and then we cry when we don't know what they want, and they're not buying what we're selling, and they're not paying for what we're offering. Why? Because we didn't ask. We have to ask. So this is the week where we're saying, right, how are we going to ask our customers these questions? And then how are we going to use that? Now, next week, you cannot miss next week. Next week is where we bring all of it together and we take our financial goals, because those fund our business and personal goals, to work on our business, not in our business. You can see where we're going with our building blocks here. And next week, we're going to take our financial goals and we're going to take our customer needs and wants, and we're going to bring them together to create the most epic business strategy for you. So don't miss next week. You have to be there. Yes, you have to be a member of Tribe in order to move on with the course. So please go on. It's only $3.95. That's in rands. If you're international, that's nothing. And if you're local, it's a no-brainer. So it's $3.95, including that. You need to be part of Tribe. Don't miss it. Go onto our website, epiclife101.com. You click on the Tribe button. You join the Tribe. It'll be on a subscription basis, and then you are part of the tribe, and I'm there to support you every step of the way in your epic journey. So guys, don't miss it. You don't want to miss the rest of this course, and you do not want to miss out on being part of Tribe. Tribe is where it's all happening. It's where you unite and you stand with your tribe that is on the same journey as you to living an epic life, because you have an epic business that gives you an epic personal life that can have epic impact. Why am I so passionate about business? Because business impacts lives. That's why. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to just quickly fly through just some of the things that we highlighted. I mainly want to go through the templates with you to show you those templates so that you know how to use them, so that this week you can go out and you can ask your customers what they want, so we can design an epic business strategy around their needs and wants, so that you have customers for life. And when you have customers for life, you have income for life. You can grow your business, you can scale, you can expand into new markets. Why? Because you ask them, what do you want? Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to share my screen quickly. Right, let's go to share screen. Okay, so once again, sorry, this is that that Facebook page. We hope you are watching this Facebook page to be notified of anything that's happening with our tribe. Tribe, just quickly, let me fly there quickly. Once you're part of Tribe, you will be in this point here. This is the Facebook page for Tribe. Right, let's fly over to the overviews. All right, so this is a very, very short overview. For those of you who are in Tribe at the moment, you have access to all of these overviews and templates underneath your videos. For those of you who are not part of Tribe yet, you've got the 4 videos. Once you're part of Tribe, you actually go on and you get the full course, which has these overviews, these templates, as well as another 4 plus 2 extras. We threw in 2 extra videos for you with overviews and templates ready to use. So when it comes to customers being your secret weapon to an epic business, the big thing is that we need to create a review system. Now, we're so passionate about it that we actually created a product called thereviewer.com. It's an international reviewing platform that any business can use. Why? Because we take customer feedback and we build it into the business strategy. So whatever business we're working with, we always ask the customers, what do you want? And then we deliver that. We ask them what they need in the future, and then we deliver that. That is how you stay ahead of your markets and their needs. So your question is, how will you create a reviewing system? How will you divide your clients into review groups? How frequently will you review? How will you do your review? So you have to have a plan. If you work the plan is going to work for you. So when you're creating your reviewing system, your first question you're going to ask yourself is, how will we divide our customers into review groups? So you got to think now, have I got lots of clients, or have I just got a handful of clients? Depending on your business and how you want to do this, you might say, well, I'm going to take the top 20% of my clients, and I'm going to look at the people who bring in the top 20% of our income. So 20% of our income is generated by these clients. We're going to start with them, and maybe then we'll look at the other 80% after this initial group. This would be a wise way to do it, because if you're doing it this way, you're able to look at your 20% that is literally your most loyal client base, and ask them the questions first. Okay, so maybe you've got a different way. Maybe you want to do it by region. So you say, well, this particular region has the most income generating potential. They're our greatest income generators. So let's ask all the clients in that area. You're going to have to decide what works for you. But the point of dividing your customers into a review group is not just to send all of this, all of your clients a questionnaire and then wait for the feedback. Why don't you ask the ones who are the most loyal and the ones that provide the greatest income for you? So those that keep buying on and on and on. We sometimes call these your A clients. It's the clients that bring in income, they're low maintenance, and they pay on time. Those are your A clients. Your B clients are people who either pay on time and give you a hard time, or they don't give you or they give you a hard time, but at least they pay on time. So, you've got these B clients they either pay on time or they give you a hard time, but they do the other one without hassle. Then you've got your C clients, and those are clients that don't pay on time and they give you a hard time. Those are customers that need to go. I'm all into firing the C clients because they'll be great for someone else's business, but they're just a burden for you. So your A clients are people who pay on time and they're easy to manage. 90% of the time, these are your top 20% clients that also bring in your income. So focus on your A clients. That's my suggestion. You may have another option here. So your review system action plan, who's going to be responsible for the reviews? If this is just thrown out at a management meeting and told to everyone in leadership, or you decide, okay, I'm going to do this in my business, but you don't allocate it to a specific person that is responsible for it, it's not going to happen. So you have to decide now and have a certain amount of accountability for who is going to be responsible. Yes, there may be multiple people involved. You may have your customer service manager head this up, and they would be the person that would be responsible for the reviews. But you might have your heads of departments heading up the actual collation of the data from the clients in the different departments, but it filters through to the customer service manager, and the customer service manager is ultimately responsible. So what you want here is who is ultimately responsible for reviews. So giving that person the responsibility will make it part of their KPIs, make it part of their job, and they will then spearhead this because you want to do this regularly and you want it to be something that someone is responsible for. Yes, roles within the process can be delegated, but at least you've got one person who twice a year, or however often you decide to run these reviews, will be the one who not only stimulates it, but is responsible for it. So you know it'll happen. All right, so how we do this, just very, very simply, and these are the templates that you have to use. We have our customer review group down the left-hand side. So you may, in that top block, say A clients, which is your top 20% income generating clients. The next block down may say B clients, which is your next 40%, and then your C clients, which is the last 40%. So you might have divided it by that. Maybe you're dividing it by region. So region 1 will go in the top block, region 2 in the second block, region 3 in the third block. And we only now, I was referring to the customer review group, which is this one over here on the very left-hand side. So the next column speaks to how will we engage with them in the review. Maybe for your A customers, which would be this top block, maybe for them, if you're going to do A client reviews, you want to actually meet with them, or you want to have a Zoom meeting with them because they're your top clients. Maybe your B clients here get a phone call, and maybe your C clients get a survey sent to them. So you may have different ways that you want to engage with your clients when it comes to reviews. Who will do the review? This is where we speak about the delegation, obviously to the different groups or to the different regions. You may have divided this by different departments, and then you'd have your department heads here. Forgive me, but I hate the word departments. I use it just so everyone knows what I'm speaking about, but from now on, I'm going to talk about teams. So you might have a team leader here and a team manager here and a team manager here. So depending on who is responsible for engaging with the particular customer review group you're talking about, that's whose name will go in here. So how frequently will we review them? You might review your top 20% 4 times a year or 3 times a year. You might go to the next 40% twice a year, and then the last 40% once a year. You might have a different strategy there. Maybe it's by region and you just say once a year for all of them. It really depends on how you feel the customer service strategy and the survey system in that service strategy is going to work for you. And then the month we will do the review in the next 12 months. You need to peg the date. I see so many people put wonderful plans together, but the plans mean absolutely nothing if you do not have a date in place. So you might say to yourself, all right, today we're at the end of April. So the month that we're going to review our top, this first row will be in May, maybe the next one is June, and the next one is July. So work that out now, but try and also make it work within a long-term strategy. So you might want to say, all right, we're going to plan this now, May and June, and we're going to start in July, and then you have a rotational 6-month strategy. So that could be July, August, September, and then you give it 3 months break, and then you start January, February, March. So try and plan these first ones in line with your long-term review. So how often will you do them? And that's going to be based on this column here. How frequently will we review them? That will make this last column make a lot more sense now, because you're going to plan these months that you're going to do them in around the frequency of the reviews. Okay, and then just very lastly, going back to now our overview, we spoke about, okay, what tips have we got on what to ask? So these are the kind of things that I would ask if I was doing a survey with our clients, but I'm going to give you a whole lot more tips in just a second. So the first question I'd ask is, what is your most pressing need at the moment that we can help you with? So what is your most pressing need right now? And then the next question is, what do you think your most pressing need will be in the future that we can help you with? So you're talking about current need and future need. Why? Because you want to have your plans in place for now, but as well as for the future, so that you can have clients long-term and in the future. Remember something, the key here is that we're asking our current clients because they also represent our potential clients. This is not a strategy only to retain clients. This is a strategy to attain new clients. So once you ask this group that you have, it's going to tell you about the clients that you don't have. So this strategy is not only about now, it's about into the future as well. Okay, so how can we add more value to you? What would you like to see more of? And what would you like to see less of? So basically you're asking, what do you love? What don't you like? Because you want to get rid of the stuff that you're doing that they don't like. Why do it if they don't like it and you're just spending time, effort, money, and resources on it when you don't have to? So now if you pop onto, this was the overview. This was your very first template that I showed you. And the customer tips. This is the second template that you have with this video. In here, you'll be able to see, depending on the type of customer feedback that you're wanting to get, you'll be able to see different questions, and there are lots of them, and I will show you where we got them from in just a second. So you'll see here, to improve customer service, to solve problems, to showcase your strengths, improve your product or service, understand your customers' needs, understand customers, learn about competitors, to improve your website, test a product or service, to understand the purchasing experience, to assess employees or training strategies, to gather quantifiable data, to follow up with people. There are so many good questions sitting in these different topics, if you'd like, under how, what you're going to be reviewing and what the purpose of your review is. All right, and then obviously I've just given some stuff from the same website that we found this from, and I'll show you where that is now, and you'll be able to see what kind of questions and answers, to get the kind of answers that you want, what kind of questions, the format of the questions need to be in. So this is where we got it from, and you're welcome to pop onto that website at any time and have a look as they update so that you can see these questions, updated versions of them, and or new categories that are added. Right, so in a very short space of time, I've quickly taken you through a summary version of our live call. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed that, guys. Please don't miss the opportunity to find out what your customers are needing. Everything else means nothing if you do not know what they want or need. Your entire existence is as a result of your customer. Your business exists because of your customer. So if you are not doing this as a priority, and if this is not what you are doing on a regular basis, I have a question for you. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because you have a business or because they have a need? If you plan your business around the fact that you have a business and you have a financial need and you only focus on that, I have bad news. You are in for a hard road. Your business has the potential to die. That's the reality. Because your customers are your paying income generators. Your customers are the reason why you exist. Your customers pay your salary, pay your expenses. They are the reason, the sole reason, outside of your sense of purpose, but they are the reason why you have a business, because of them. So if you're not asking your customers and your clients what they want and what they need now or in the future, the prognosis is not good. But if you are asking them, the prognosis is excellent. Why? Because they not only represent themselves, but they represent others just like them. If you want to grow and scale your business, ask your customers what they want, what they need, how they need it, and you deliver that, you will have customers retained and customers attained. If you want your business to explode, just simply ask your customers, what do they want? Plan your business around it, and I'm guaranteeing you, your business will explode. All right. Have a great day, everyone. So glad to have shared this video with you. If you've got any questions, pop it in the chat underneath, or pop me an email on Adele, ADELE, at epiclife101.com. And I'm very, very happy to answer any of your questions. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And here's to getting your business to work for you and not you for it.